start finding your seat, please. We're going to get started soon. Thank you so much. All of the workshops all of the workshops are being recorded so that you can play them back and listen to them and absorb them in a new way. So that's up there. And then my daughter Danny's matching me now. Danny, say hi. We got matching dresses for you guys. Alrighty, next I introduced Nolan. Nolan, take it away. Put your hands together, Nolan.
Take a minute to tune up. I think you guys sound great, but Janine just came up to me. She's like, "Oh, you guys sound terrible. You guys need to tune up." Take a minute to tune up. Review from Mitch's lesson. Let's go to his chord progression page with that whole grid. Alright, what is the 6th chord in the key of C? And then I know Mitch didn't go over this, but what is the 7th chord in the key of C? Nice. 6, 7. Cool. Let's go to Mr. Sandman now. We're going to play through it first, just so you guys can all listen, and then we're going to go through it. So you can sit and listen for now. So if we just take a look at these chords at the very beginning, and we take a look at Mitch's chart, we'll notice pretty much none of those chords are there. They're all there, but not in the same row. So a lot of what Mitch said you can throw out for just the song. But let's play through some of these chords, get these shapes down. So I think we all know our C chord. We'll play C together. Very good. Next chord will be B7. So I put two different ways to play it. You can either bar second fret and then add that finger fret 3 on string 3, or I put it on the bottom right. There's like that other D7 shape. It's kind of like an E minor, but everything shifted over one string. Either work, they're interchangeable, whatever is easiest for you to play, stick with that. Our next chord will be E7. Sounds good. Next chord is A7. Good. Next chord is D7. Again, there's a couple of ways to play this chord. You can either do that 2 open, or you can bar fret 2 and then have fret 3 on string 1. Either way works, whatever your shape you're used to. Next chord is G7. Sounds good. And then this might be a new chord for a lot of people. This is A flat. So to play A flat, we're going to bar fret 3 and then play our F chord kind of shape barring fret 3. It should sound like this. Good. And if it's difficult to bar, I put an alternative shape at the bottom as well. You're just going to play your G chord shape, but shift your whole G shape up 1 fret. That's an alternative. It's called A flat major 7. The next chord here is D minor 7. Looks like your D minor shape. And our pinky. Fret 3, string 1. Yep, sounds good. On our next chord here, F minor 6. Very unusual chord. It's kind of like our F minor chord. But we're adding. Yep, looks good. Cool. Alright, let's stop there. So I know a lot of these shapes are new and very weird to learn on the spot, and if you just see like a F minor 6 in the sheet music, you can't just immediately picture that shape in your mind. It's going to take you like, oh, I need to flip to this chord to find what the shapes are. So I don't expect you to know all these chords and be able to play along quickly. So I put some simpler shapes that I think more of us are used to. So instead of that D minor 7, we can just play a normal D minor. And instead of that F minor 6, we can play an F minor shape, which I also put in that bottom right of that first page. So just as a rule of thumb, all these 7s, and if you ever see any extra numbers at the end of chords, those are called chord extensions, and they're there to add color to the chords. So it's nice to have, but it's optional for the most part. So you don't have to use them. If you see like a D minor 7, flat 9, all these extra numbers, you can just play D minor, and that'll work. It just won't be as colorful. Conrad will go over that. All right, so let's go over the strum pattern. There's going to be a few different levels to this. First level, I'm not going to put on here. You can just play every 4 beats. So we're just going to play a C chord and hold it for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then get ready for your next shape. Sorry. We're just going to go off those chords at the bottom of that second page. Our next chord will be B7. So that's for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next chord is E7. Play what you don't have to copy those shapes. Play whatever shapes you're used to. E7. Yep. So I'm gonna let's go to back to the first page. Back to control. My bad. We're gonna play all these chords in order. We're gonna play C, then to B7, E7, A7, D7, G7, E flat, G minor 7 or G minor, F minor 6 or F minor. I'm going to count us in. We're going to play all those chords in time. We're just going to strum once, hold it for 4 beats, strum the next one, hold it for 4 beats. So we're just going to make 1 strum for every chord change. Got it? Let's take it slow. Get ready, C. 1, 2, ready, C. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for B7. 1, 2, 3, 4, E7. 1, 2, 3, A7. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for G7. Hard one, get ready for A flat. 2, 3. D minor 7. 1, 2, 3. F minor 6. 2, 3, 4. Good job. So that's the first strum pattern. Those chords are not the order we're playing them in. I just want to see if we can change it at the right time. So it sounds weird right now. Cool. Next strum pattern here. We're going to take all those same shapes. It's very easy. We're just going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so we can do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yep, that sounds good. So we're going to go back to that same page. We're going to do that same down, up pattern for all these chords. So let's start on C. Get ready. Enter C. Here comes in. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And down, up, down, up. E7. E7. A7. D7. G7. A flat. D minor 7. F minor 6. Cool. That sounds good. So that's kind of our first level strum pattern. That's all you can do. That's perfect. Stick with that. On level 2, very similar strum pattern. We're playing all on the same beats, but we're going to do some different accenting. So instead of all down strums, we're going to get our right hand moving faster. We're going to play all those that same speed, but instead of down up, we're going to do only down strums. So instead of going down, up, we're going to double our right hand speed. Down, 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 down. Yep. So same thing, but let's try all down strums. I'll count us in again. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And C, down, 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 down. 7. E7. E7. G7. G7. Get ready to transition to A flats. D minor 7. F minor 6. Oh, that sounds good. Let's stop there. So the reason we changed from down, up is it's a little bit easier to have accents when you're only doing down strums. So this is the strumming pattern I was doing when we were all playing the song together. I was just doing all down strums, but I'm making the down beats all quiet and then the off beats loud. So I'm going to do a very soft strum for that first C. And then the second strum I'm going to accent it and make it louder. So it's going to go soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud change, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft. Yep. Let's just try that without chords for now. Just do it all within strings. I'm going to count us in. We're just going to do soft, loud, soft, loud. Let's get ready. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And soft, loud, soft, loud, soft. This strum pattern is not actually doing it, it's about keeping time while doing it. Because we naturally want to feel the strong beats as a downbeat, so we're not thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're thinking the opposite. We're thinking the downbeats on the soft beats 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So it's a little tough. You have to kind of shift everything over half beat. It feels like it's shifted over half beat. So let's try that with the progression now. We're going to start on C. We're going to do soft, loud. So can I sing? Get ready on C. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft. E7, soft, loud, soft, loud. E7. Sounds good. E7. G7. to be our strum pattern for that song. If that's tough for you, we can always go back to that, just down ups, or just do down chord for every, or one strum for every chord change. Whatever's best for you, stick with it. All right, and then I put a level 3 here. At the bottom of page 2, we have all the same chords, but we have a couple of different shapes. I don't expect anyone to be able to play level 3 at this moment because there's some weird shapes that we're not used to, and if we see it in a sheet, we'll probably, if we see a C chord, we just expect this shape. We never really expect this shape. So it's going to be tough to transition on the spot, but this level 3 will be good for you to review later down the road if you want to try and practice it on your own. But I still want to go over some of these shapes. So all these shapes here are the exact same chords, they contain the same notes, but they're inversions where we're playing the notes in different orders. And I specifically chose these inversions because we have a string covered for each chord. There's always going to be a string down. There's never open strings in these shapes. So I call them closed position chords. So our first chord is this C chord. It looks kind of like our B flat shape, but we're shifting it all up. We're barring that fret 3 for these first 2. Yep, and then, yep. So different way to play C. Then we have our B7 chord next. This is the one we're barring fret 2. Sounds good. Now this is an unusual E7 shape. We're going to bar fret 4 and then add that 5th fret on string 1. Our next one here is A7. This is a very weird one. It looks like our G7 shape, shifting it up 2 frets and adding a finger on string 4. Should sound like this. Yep. Next one is D7. We're going to bar fret 2. Yep, there we go. Our next one is G7. I don't know how to explain this shape, just trying to copy it on the diagram. Take a moment, where your fingers go. Yeah, it's like an E7, we shift it up. 3. So G7. Our next one is D minor 7. This was same as before. And our next one is F minor 6. So we're not going to play these shapes when we do the play along. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Because another technique I like to use, if you heard me when I was playing earlier, on top of making it quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, I also like to keep the chords very short. And in order to do that, I like to make my left hand jumpy. So I'll play a C chord. I'll quickly lift up my left hand and then just rest it on the string so it cuts the notes out. So let's try it with the C chord. Let's play this first C in the closed position for a barring 3. Looks like the D flat shape, shift it up 2. So let's play a C and cut it short. Just want to quick squeeze the left hand and lift it up. And then if you do that for every single strum, we just cut the notes short, it kind of gives it a little more of a bouncy feel when we're making this quiet, loud, along with making it jumpy. So you can hear that versus just sustaining it. It sounds kind of rocky, also kind of distorted, but if you keep it jumpy, it makes it a little bit more light. Couple of different feelings. Yeah, so that should be good for now. Let's go on to, skip page 3 for now. We're just going to go straight to the score. We're going to go over the picking. So if you heard me play earlier, I did a little bit of a picking intro, and I thought it'd be fun to teach you just that little picking intro part. It's not too hard. So we're going to take these in groups of 4 notes at a time. I have until 12. Okay. All right, so for this picking intro, there's no right or wrong way to pick. I know everyone likes to pick in their own ways. Do whatever's comfortable for you. So Personally, I like to pick this whole intro just with my thumb and my index finger. So I like to assign one finger to each string. So I'll assign my thumb to strings number 4 and 3, and my index finger to strings number 2 and 1. So any note I see on string 4 and 3, that's going to be picked with my thumb. And any note I see on string 2 and 1 will be with my index. That's what works with me. If it doesn't work for you, feel free to try it. You can just pick it all with your thumb if that's easiest. Or you can assign a finger to each string if you want to use your thumb, index, middle, ring. Yeah, all right, so let's start with our first chord shape. I'm going to group this intro into 4 notes at a time. So I put some chords on top. You see that first chord shape is called C major 7. Our C major 7 shape looks like a C, but we're bringing our finger down 1 fret. So it's open, 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 2. We're going to play C major 7. Sounds good. All right, so the whole intro is just arpeggiating chords. We're going to bring it from low to high, and then high to low. If you guys have a low G uke, it's not going to sound the same, because high G is better. But it'll all work together. So we're going to start holding our C major 7 chord in shape. We're going to pick string number 3 first. Should be our open C string. I'll play that together. I'm picking this with my thumb. Pick it with whatever finger is best for you. Our next note will be our open E string, open string 2. Very good. Our next one will be open string 4. If you have a low G, it's going to sound low. If you have a high G, it's going to sound correct. And then our last one, we're picking string number 1. And this would be on fret 2 if you ever see major start with. So try to practice just those 4 notes in order. String 3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. 2, 4, Sounds good, let's stop there. So that's our first pattern going up. Now that you see the notes kind of go downwards, we're going to do that same pattern, but in reverse. So we just did strings number 3, 2, 4, 1. Now we're going to lift up our hands, so no left hand on mute, just all open strings. We're going to go in reverse order. Now we're going to do string number 4. Sorry, string number 1, 4, 2, 3. Let's try that. 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3. Cool, sounds good. Let's stop there. So the hard part is going to be going up and then doing that same thing in reverse. So we're going to go, I'll play it first, up is 3, 2, 4, 1. Then we're going to go in reverse, 1, 4, 3, 2. So let's try that together. I'll count us in. 1, and 2, and 3, and go. And 3. Sorry, let me kind of just, I'll count this in a little slower. So I'll just say 3, and 4, and. Backwards. Let's repeat it. good, let's stop there. So that's the whole picking pattern. Now all we have to do is change the chord shapes that we're playing, and then it'll sound just like the intro. So our first one we're doing going up, we did already, C major 7. It's that open, 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 and then finger 2 on string 1. So that'll sound like going up. Go with that. Sounds good. Our next chord shape, C major 6. It's going to be all open strings, so we're doing that going down. Our next shape here is D minor 7. If you remember that from the beginning, looks like a D minor chord. Adding our pinky, string 1, fret 3. We're going to hold that whole left hand shape. We're not going to move anything around, and we're just going to do that same picking pattern going up for the very first measure we did. Yep, sounds good. Now, this last chord, G7, this is where you break the pattern. We're not going to go down. We're just going to do one chord hit on the G7. Yep, sounds good. So this whole picking pattern, we're going up on C major 7, down C major 6, up on D minor 7, hit G7. Then it repeats that exact same thing for the next measure. Yep, that sounds good. So that's the whole picking intro. I'm going to count us in, and we're going to try and pick that all together. Let's get our C major 7 chord shape in place. Ready? To get very slow. 3 and 4 and. Hit G7. And ready to repeat and. Hit G7. That sounds good. We're going to do that a couple more times together. Make sure everyone gets on the same page. Get a couple of reps in. Alright, one more time. 3 and 4 and. Sounds great. Just once. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay, one last time together. I think we're all sounding better, starting to get it. A little bit more coordinated. Let's run it through. A little faster this time. 3 and 4 and. 3 and 4 and. After that, this is where we start singing. So I have Janine here to help us lead our singing. Before we go through the rest of the songs, some of these chords are in different order than when I originally introduced them. And let's go over the format that the song's actually in. So first chord is C, so I'll play that together. Next chord is our B7. Next chord is E7. Next chord is A7. D7. G7. C. A flat. G7. C. B7. E7, E7, C, So I know some of these chords are hard to remember from what we did at the beginning, so if it helps, try to go back to that first page. I'd say take it out of your binder and then just put it right next to that score, so you have like a side-by-side, chords on one side, and then chords you don't know and words you have to put together on separate pages. Now that we're all set, let's completely ignore that picking intro we did. I'm just going to count Ginny in for now. I want us to focus on the chords first, and then we'll kind of put the intro and chords back together once we go through the rest of the format. So if you see on the top of that first line, it just says Mr., and then Sandman comes in on that second line. So that Mr. part's a pickup, so that's where Ginny's going to start alone, and then we're just going to play that first C chord on Sandman. And then from there, we'll just play through the whole form. Couple of notes I want to bring up. If you take a look further down the song, you see how we have that A flat and G7 on that fourth line? A flat, G7 together. Those are all in, both of those chords, A flat and G7, are in the same measure. So instead of playing those two chords for 4 beats each, those will only get 2 beats. So the A flat will have 1 and 2 and G7, 3 and 4 and. Another thing to keep in mind at the bottom, second to last line, there's 3 chords in one measure. We see C, D7, and G7. Those are going to be very quick chords at the end. So our C will get 2 beats. Take a look, Sandman, Sand, and 2. And D7 will get 1 beat, 3, and G7 will get 1 beat, 4, and end on C. Chop, chop, chop. All right, so let's play through the chords. We're going to take it very, very slow at first, just so you can get the chord feels in your hand. And I'm going to count Ginny in. We're going to start right on that C chord for Sandman.
Mr. Sandman,
B7,
bring me
B7,
make him the dearest
B7, D7, G7, ready for A flat, 2 beats, 1 and 2, and G7, 3 and 4, C, D7, B7, B7, C minor 7, F minor 6, C, D7, G7, C, chop, 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 chop. Okay, yeah, that's better. Cool. Let's try that one more time. We're gonna try to speed it up just a little bit. Okay, ready? 1 and 2.
Mitch, they would like Janine's vocals louder.
Or you guys can all sing along and carry Janine too.
Oh.
You know the words? I encourage you to try and sing and play. It's a whole other world. A whole new world. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to count Janine in. We're going to do it a little bit faster. 1 and 2
Mr. Sandman,
and 3.
bring me a dream.
Now we're gonna try and put the intro picking back in, and Janine's gonna sing with us. So let's quickly review the intro before we put it all together. C major 7, we're going up. Yep, then down. So you guys going ahead, then G minor 7 going up. G7 hit. Then it repeats. Yep, sounds good. Great. So I'm going to count us in. We're going to go about that tempo. And then right after that picking, we're going to go straight into the chords. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And 4 repeat. Get ready for chords.
Mr. Sandman,
7.
bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. And tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Cool. That sounds good. Good job. All right. So. All right. It says faster. Let's speed it up.
First, you can just hit it once.
Yeah. All right. Everyone get ready. We're gonna hold our C major 7 in. Same thing, but faster. Count us in. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 4 and.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. And tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Cool. That sounds good, everyone. Good job. I guess last thing, I think Mitch wanted me to point this out. So there's a reason why none of these chords are part of the key of C, even though they are in the key of, the song is in the key of C. If you take a look back at Mitch's chart, instead of looking by the row, so in our key of C major, we have this family of chords. Looking at that top line, we have C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor. And we don't use this, but D diminished. Instead of looking in that row, we're borrowing chords from other keys. And a good way to borrow keys is in fifths. And then Mitch kind of laid this out in fifths. So instead of looking by the row, we're going to look at that first column. So we see the letters C, G, D, A, E, B, kind of going in that first column. So you can see that. We're going to start on our C chord. That was our first chord in Mr. Sandman. We're going to jump all the way down to that B chord there. And then if we look up one, that next chord is our E. Which is our next chord of that Mr. Sandman. Then we go up again, we have that A. Go up again, we have a D. Up again, we have a G. Up again, we have a C. So all those chords are just borrowed from other keys, and they all work together because they all want to lead to each other, even though they're not from the same key. We still consider that the same key. So we're just doing a lot of borrowing. But yeah, that is all for my class. Hopefully you guys learned
Testing, testing. Let's put our hands together for Nolan, Janine, and Conrad. Musicians, if you can please help me clear anything in front of the flower wall. On the red curtains is fine, so that you can take photos. And then we have lunch, and then we have open mic. So use the lunch break to prepare your open mic performances. If you need to rest in my office, also take that time. I'll lift the doors up a little bit. We were just trying to block the sun from the people in the back. Yeah, and then can somebody check on the schedule? When is the open mic starting? 1:15. 1:15. So 1:15, we'll be back up here. Enjoy taking pictures. And then as soon as lunch is up, I'll make the announcement. They're serving now.